Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here, and today I just want to take a few minutes to walk through the menu of Skylanders Imaginators. I have one reason in particular. Most of the menu here is pretty basic, so we'll go through it really quickly. But there's one item in particular I want to point out and make sure everybody knows about because it'll be useful when it comes to unlocking parts. So here, first item we have our level goals. You can see this is on the pause menu within a level, so you can just check out your story goals and such. Next up is your overall game progress, and then here you have 3 levels, so you can check out all the different levels here. There are the 10 main campaign levels, and then the 10 elemental sensei realms, and you can see where you are for your stars right there. Here you have your Imaginite sets. So these are pieces or parts that you're going to unlock throughout the game, and once you collect the either 3 or 2 or 3, or some of these get bigger, 4, I think, yeah, it goes up to 5 pieces in the set, you will unlock the final piece in the set, and that's the only way to unlock that piece then is by completing the entire set. So you got 63 different sets here. In theory, if you put these pieces together, they should look nice, they flow together well. It's an interesting way to handle different styles of characters. They give you all the pieces that go together, so it's something to pay attention to. And then this bonus goals down here. This is actually what I want to talk to you about. So we're going to hold off on this for just a minute. Flip through the rest of this. The Imaginite Vault here. This is something that can also be accessed from the hub, from the map. But you can also do it just from the main menu here. You can go into the Imaginite Vault and unlock any chests that you've acquired throughout the game. Your toy collection, this is pretty standard. This is going to be your look at all the Skylanders you have, and then in this game, the creation crystals that you have. And then a couple of options. You can play around with the audio, brightness, difficulty, all that stuff over here. So nothing too special except for what I was talking about back here, buried in the game progress bonus goals. Now, if you played Skylanders Superchargers, this is going to look kind of familiar. And there's going to be a grid here of 16 different goals that you can go for. And within each of these 16 goals, there are 4 different levels. And each one of these levels correlates with a different rarity level of item that you can unlock. And so as you go through and accomplish these goals, you're going to be able to, it's a really simple way to unlock more parts. And if you complete these goals all the way through the 4th level, it's a really easy way to unlock some ultimate parts. So I highly recommend paying attention to these goals. Most of them you'll just accomplish naturally by playing the game. They're not difficult. They're not hard. They're things you're gonna do already. So we'll just go through these quickly to show off what they are and what kind of numbers you need. But so here, they're defeat 9 Doomlanders. You're gonna do that in the main story campaign. Card Battler. So the Creation Clash games, most of them are optional. So you will have to take a little bit of time to do this, but thankfully games of Creation Clash are very short, so getting 15 games in is not that hard to do. Defeating enemies, 1,000 might seem like a lot, but it's not. You'll get this naturally just playing the game. The Sensei Elemental Realms, this one could be a little tougher because you actually have to complete these realms, and there are 10 realms, so to accomplish this one, yes, you would have to have one sensei from each element because you'll need them to unlock those realms, so that's the only way you're going to get it. Gong challenges, these are found throughout the levels. They are optional, so you wouldn't have to do them, but in most cases you're going to want to do it just to get the golden experience from them. So it's probably once again going to happen naturally. Opening the sensei shrines. These, so you will need one sensei from each battle class to unlock all the shrines, but I think that's probably where most people are going anyway. If not, you'll still at least be able to get a couple of them. You can at least get two right off the bat just from the starter pack. So you'll at least get the first level of this thing. But it's something to keep an eye on, keep in mind when you're making your purchases too. Win unique races on different tracks and modes. So they once again incorporated the racing. There are 10 different or 12 different tracks, but there are definitely more modes than that too. So getting 10 races in, essentially, not that hard. Lock puzzles. Lock puzzles, some of them are optional, but some of them are mandatory as you make your way through the game. So you will get a few of these as you go through the game, but then the rest you're going to have to search out and figure out how to solve them. But they shouldn't be too difficult. Soul gems. Soul gems. Pretty common collectible, something that I'm always trying to get. I won't stop playing a game until I get all the soul gems. So you do need to find all of them, all 30 soul gems in the game in order to get the top level here. But it's something you can do with any character. You don't need a specific character necessarily. Although I take that back, because you do need some specific characters to unlock certain areas. But in any case, it's something you should probably get naturally throughout the game, at least most of them, if you're looking for all your collectibles. Completing the Imaginite sets. This is one of the other items I showed you in the menu here, those Imaginite sets. So it just keep unlocking pieces, and eventually you'll unlock enough sets to accomplish this as well. So you're kind of double dipping then. The claw games. This is a mini game where you're saving the eggs, and I believe all of these games are optional, so you could easily just bypass them, but they don't take long to play. They're not that difficult, and it's going to be an easy way to get some more parts. Three stars in all the levels. This might be a little more difficult for some of you, depending how much you play. I don't know how old you are, whatever the case may be, but 3 stars, it's something I always aim for anyway, and you don't even need to do it on all the levels. There are 10 main story levels that you can get 3 stars on each, and then there's 10 elemental sensei realms that you could get 3 stars on each. So there's 20 different levels, and you only need to get 8 of them. So I think you can find 8 that you can be able to do that on. Create Imaginators of each class. So for this one, once again, we will need 10 different creation crystals, one from each of the 10 different elements, in order to accomplish this one. But there's not much you can do about it. That's just the way that they're going to set it up. Display selfies in the hall of selfies. This is something, well, no, you would still need to display the pictures. They have to be of certain elements. So you would need one character from each of the battle classes. But this could be a mixture of senseis and Imaginators. So, collect the legendary frames. Yes, this is just another collectible item, so you should be able to collect all these with any character in the game. Just get all your collectibles and you should get this no problem. And complete the rail grind challenges. So throughout the game, there are a number of times when you're grinding the rail, and you have to collect, as you see in that little circle, in those yellow pieces of Imaginite, and you have to collect a certain amount or all of them on the rail. And if you do that, you complete the challenge. So you have to complete 8 of those. I don't know how many of them are in the game. I don't know if 8 is the max or if there's more than that. But with a little practice, that's something you should be able to pull off as well. So, like I said, these challenges, a lot of them are something you're just going to complete naturally. Like I complete them naturally as I play through the game. So now I'm gonna flip over to one of my other accounts, and where I have completed a lot of these. I wanted to show you this first to show you all the different numbers and what you need to accomplish them. But now I'm gonna flip over and start unlocking a bunch of these to show you what that looks like as well. So we jumped over here to my main Skylanders Imaginators account, where I've been playing the game so far. I've made it through the main story campaign. I haven't actually completed any of the Elemental Sensei realms yet, but you can see that I have a fair number of stars here. I've played through the 10 regular levels. And the 2 adventure packs here. I haven't done any of the Elemental realms yet, though. So I've collected a bunch of these sets. I have 14 and 63 sets. Still working on some. And now I want to take a look at these bonus goals. You can see the exclamation mark there telling me there's something new, something I have to redeem. So we're going to go in and take a look at it. And we have a lot to redeem. All right. So we made it through the regular game. Means we defeated a lot of Doomlanders. So we get to unlock some of these. Whoa. Complete. Okay, so it's just going to add all the chests to my vault then. And we get to open them later then. But we're completing a ton of these goals here. Unlocking a bunch of chests. Oh, yeah, I haven't done the Elemental Realms. Okay, sure. Still missing 2 Gong challenges I haven't completed. I know there are a couple of those I had problems with throughout the game. Sensei Shrines. Yeah, I don't have all of them yet. I haven't done any racing yet. Lock puzzles, I've done most of them, but I still need a couple more. Okay. Soul gems, unfortunately, I am missing a couple of them. That's the saddest thing to me. Imaginites, still need a couple more of those, but we'll take what we get. Claw games, played a bunch of those. Glad to see those are done. Haven't managed 3 stars on anything yet because most of the levels you need that speed run, and I've just played through the levels once, and I was exploring, and it definitely was not going for a speed run. I have not created many Imaginators here, so we'll have to work on that. I have taken a lot of pictures and displayed them. I have collected most of the frames, but still missing some of them as well. And finally, I've only completed 2 rail grind challenges. Well, now I kind of wondered when I was playing through it the first time if there was a reason to complete them, other than like you get a chest for completing upon completion, but now I have even more of a reason to do it. So now I'm gonna give you a little preview here. We're gonna start opening some of these chests. So we'll run over here and open them up. I'm curious to see if these parts are going to be the same for everybody, or like there's very specific parts you unlock, or if these are just random parts you get. It's a random part in a random chest for your bonus goal here. So I'll open them up and we'll see if we can compare with someone else, or maybe I'll have to start a second account and compare it to what I get there and see if it's the same or not. In any case, that's all I have for this video. If you want to stick around and see what I unlock, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.
New head. New shoulder guards. New sentinel weapon. New leg guards.
So for those of you who stuck around, you may be wondering why these chests have 4 items in them, which seems unusual. But this is because when I went in and redeemed that bonus goal, I had accomplished all 4 levels of that goal, and so it just stuck all 4 prizes in one chest.
Tail.
So we have 4 items in this chest. As we go along here, though, not every not every chest is going to have 4 items. Some will only have 3, some will have 2. I think there might even be a chest with only 1. But it's based on the bonus goals that I've redeemed. And for each different goal type, they just threw all of the pieces into one chest. So let's see if we can find one here with... No, let's have 4 as well.
New legs. New sentinel weapon. New shoulder guards. New arm guards.
So here we go. This one only has 3 pieces in it because I don't remember offhand which goal this was for, but I haven't completed the 4th level of it, so I haven't gotten the ultimate piece. Once I complete that goal, I can go back and redeem it, and then I'll get another chest that just has that ultimate piece in it. But it's interesting that they decided to put them all in one chest instead of spacing them out. It also appears that I noticed a couple of these. He didn't say new ears, which makes me think I already have these ears, which is unfortunate that I'm already getting duplicate parts.
New sentinel.
Because there he calls that one a new weapon. New headgear. I'll have to watch and see. I guess it's mostly happening with the common pieces, which would make sense. Okay, still getting a new one there. That's good.
New headgear. New ninja weapon. New tail. New ninja weapon. New smasher weapon. New ears. New shoulder guards. New smasher weapon. New chest. New brawler weapon. New arm guards. New ninja weapon. New headgear. New quick shot weapon. New leg guards. New head. New ninja weapon. New ears. New headgear. New swashbuckler weapon. New knight weapon. New ears. New backpack. New quick shot weapon. New ninja weapon.
All right, there you have it. That's all the chests we got. Thank you to anyone who stuck around for this entire show, and I will hope to see you again soon in the next video. And until then, enjoy the game. It's a great game. Enjoy it. I'll see you next time.